Today we're going 3 rounds and seeing which twin was able to make the crazier cookie creations. Yeah, no, if you like cookies or you like competitions, make sure to like this video. We're gonna start with round 1 being supersized sandwich cookies. We'll kick things off with mine. All right, here we've got this mega sized cookie. This thing weighs in at 1 pound each. And this is I call it Cookie Butter Christmas because it is a sugar cookie and it's stuffed with, or it has sugar cookie flavored crispy M&Ms in it, white chocolate chips, and then it is loaded with Biscoff vanilla frosting and then rolled in white chocolate chips. Check it out. Let's kick this thing off. I think we already have a high five. All right, check out the inside. The white chocolate coming through at the end of that, kind of following the Biscoff, is awesome. Oh my God. I'm gonna show them the inside, but I think that after that we'll try yours before finishing it. Okay. I'm telling you, I want to tell them what you did right. The texture you're achieving from those crispy sugar cookie M&Ms is amazing. Also the white chocolate chips. And the fact that it's not just straight cookie butter, it's actually the cookie butter frosting, makes it go down easier than like that thick, sticky, just straight Biscoff. It's incredible. And the bake on the cookie is perfect. I'm so happy that you're liking it as much as I am because I was not sure how it was gonna come out. But yeah, no, you're right. That was what I was gonna say, was like the fact that it's actually, the Biscoff is mixed with the vanilla frosting and everything, and it just makes it a little bit more airy. Unbelievable. I'm so happy with it. I'm intimidated. But now we have mine. These things are wild. Okay, if mine was a pound, how much is this? This is 1.3 pounds. Okay, so here's what this is. It is a white chocolate blueberry cookie with a blueberry muffin, cream cheese frosting, cake pop mixture in the center with more freeze-dried blueberries and white chocolate chips. All right, I'm intimidated. You're intimidated by mine. I'm intimidated by this. This is a brilliant idea. So like blueberry muffin cake pop. I'm calling it the Muffin Man. Ooh. That has got a lot of balance to it. Like, it makes that seem aggressively sweet. This is actually way more tame than I anticipated. And then the blueberry flavor coming in right at the end, like a muffin flavor. Yeah, wow. All right. I didn't give him a shot at the inside. Let me do that. This is gonna be the hardest decision of my life. It's holding up better than I anticipated too. Here's the deal. I'll be 100% honest. I was a little bit apprehensive on how the filling was gonna come out, and thinking that maybe like the texture of the muffin was gonna come through too much and be a little off-putting or something. I was dead wrong. This thing is absolutely brilliant. I am crazy about it. I'm obsessed with it. It's so good. I did not anticipate like the degree to like it holding up that it is. I thought like the filling might end up like squishing out, but that's not the case. Mine's falling apart a little bit. I also was not anticipating the balance. Like it's not nearly as much of a sugar bomb as yours, but okay. I don't know which one to pick right now, and we have to be awarding winners. So let's do round 1.5 to determine the winner. All right. Okay, so round 1.5, we are going to be making what's better than a cookie sundae. Everybody loves cookies and sundaes. So we figured that we would use the other half of our cookies to make a cookie sundae with, and we only got to bring 2 extra ingredients, one being an ice cream and one being a topping. So what I ended up bringing for my, again, Biscoff white chocolate sugar cookie is I bought salted caramel core by Ben & Jerry's because I figured that covered it covered ice cream and it also covered my sauce, so I didn't have to bring a sauce for a topping. And then I brought extra sugar cookie M&Ms so that way we have more texture. Can I make this thing? Yes. All right, for anyone who's not familiar, salted caramel core is sweet cream ice cream with blondies and a salted caramel core. I'll show them this thing. All right, check it out. Let me get some more M&Ms on here. Okay. All right. Caramel Biscoff Blondie Sugar Cookie Sundae. Let me show them that. Get out my caramel. Epic. It's phenomenal. Now, if you haven't already, make sure to drop down in the comments and let us know which item from round 1 that you would have gone for. The Biscoff white chocolate sugar cookie or the blueberry cake pop. Yeah, we made sure to give all of our items names so that it's easiest for you guys to let us know which one you would be going for. I showed them one last time. That was a lot of fun, but I do think it became more caramel white chocolate than it did. They kind of took away from the cookie butter a little bit, but those bites with the cookie butter frosting, oh man, that looks so good. Yeah, and I do have to say, which is gonna sound really funny, but the ice cream tamed down the sweetness of it a little bit, which worked in your favor. Okay, next up, we gotta keep moving. Back to my cookie sandwich. And to pair with my blueberry muffin cake pop inspired sandwich, I brought in the blueberry muffin Kit Kats. These are new, they are exceptional. And then I wanted to keep it simple and let the blueberries stand out. So I actually just went with vanilla bean Talenti. So vanilla bean gelato, extremely minimal. But I think that it's gonna work. I think that that's a good idea because you definitely could have muddled the flavors of the blueberry by bringing something a little bit too over the top. Exactly. So, we'll see how we feel about it. Now diving in. I can't get this one open. I'm not gonna be able to eat this one with my hands. Let me show them. Blueberry muffin creation. That thing's hilarious. I'm getting a kick out of these sundaes. At first I was gonna say that the ice cream was taking away from the blueberry too much, but then when it comes in at the end, it's nice, and the Kit Kat is kind of building on the blueberry flavor and adding texture. Wow. Let's eat a little more. Now, despite the ridiculous amount of talking we did in this video, I think that something that I didn't mention was the fact that side by side, this Talenti was far superior to the Ben & Jerry's for the ice cream sundae. There's just something about the smoothness of the texture of Talenti that was amazing, and also Ben & Jerry's, after a few bites, it tends to like mute the palate with how cold it makes your tongue, and that didn't happen at all with the Talenti. So the flavors stood out a ton, and it was absolutely amazing. Yeah, my second option was, I think it's called Pie by Milk Bar, but I'm happy that I went with my gut and just kept it super simple with the Talenti. We're off to a tough start, man. This is not going to be easy. I'll tell you why. Because I think that when it comes to the ice cream sundae, I do think that it created a clear winner for which one was better. I think that your ice cream sundae was far superior to my ice cream sundae. I think that the vanilla ice cream really added to the whole experience. You got the chew of the blueberries, but then you had the crunch of the Kit Kat and then the cream of the ice cream. And I think that the whole thing just seemed really elevated. It seemed tremendously innovative, and I really liked it. However, on its own, I think that I would usually go for the cookie butter one. So we might have to determine the round winner later. We're either gonna have to determine a round winner later or give us both a point and be at a tie for right now, because you are right. I think I enjoyed my sundae more, but there was something about the textures and the flavors all happening in yours. Despite it being extremely sweet, it worked so well.
Yeah.
Round 2.
Okay, round 2 is going to be the like super stuffed cookies. We had to make one stuffed cookie that had to involve peanut butter. And so I made what I call the Fat American. It brings together 3 incredibly American things, being peanut butter, chocolate chip cookies, and s'mores. So basically what this is an entire half-pound Reese's cup wrapped in chocolate chip cookie dough and layered also with chocolate-covered graham crackers and s'mores-flavored marshmallows, topped with a marshmallow drizzle and a peanut butter drizzle, and then more chocolate-covered graham crackers. Look at this thing. I know that was a mouthful. The butter. Okay, let's see if we can even cut this thing appropriately. I am dying to find out what is going on inside of this.
What is this cross section?
Okay. Dude. Oh my god!
Oh my god.
Look at this. I'm sorry, I'm gonna show it to you for so long. This is the craziest thing I've ever seen.
I cannot believe it turned out that good.
Oh my god. Okay, one last time before we actually eat it. I can't believe it.
Dude, good job. It's almost impossible to explain.
I think we have to do this.
Nate's getting all the high fives today, but this is
Holy cow.
next level.
I gotta give him one last look at it, because I don't think there has ever been something so epic ever created. The thing that you're not probably able to pick up on camera
That I'm experiencing a lot of is the way the marshmallow is kind of like just hovering around that massive peanut butter cup. And then the kind of sandy texture of the graham cracker, it's hitting everything you want it to hit.
Seriously, like there's not a lot of marshmallow in it, but you're tasting it. The graham stands out a ton for the amount that's actually in there, and then the cookie dough being slightly underbaked around the Reese's cup. Wow.
Yeah. Now you'd think that the entire half-pound Reese's cup would overpower the entire experience, but that's not the case. You're getting every flavor from each individual s'mores ingredients. You're getting the Reese's cup and the chocolate chip cookie. Everything's coming through.
I do not think
That you could have done one thing better.
I appreciate that. I cannot believe it turned out so good. I was nervous. Yeah, ask Pete. I was so nervous that thing was going to be an absolute disaster and it wasn't going to work at all. I've got nothing left to say. All right, I guess it's on to mine. Should I show it to him whole?
Yes, but let me explain it first.
Yes.
This, for my mega-sized stuffed cookie featuring peanut butter creation, we have a white chocolate Reese's Pieces cookie stuffed with a peanut butter New York cheesecake filling, topped with a caramel peanut butter and crushed Butterfinger thing.
Unbelievable. How about you try to show him? Seeing you're already handling it.
All right, let's see if I'm getting it.
That'll
Now
do.
we must see the cross section. Let's see.
Whoa! Whoa!
It doesn't look like Nate's does.
Oh no,
but
that looks unbelievable.
that's pretty crazy looking.
What is this texture going to be? I'll try to hold it still for a sec so that you can really see it.
Okay, let's just taste it. The texture you are getting from that peanut butter New York cheesecake filling, the crunchy Reese's Pieces, soft baked cookie.
I thought you didn't stand a chance after mine. Oh my god.
I gotta show them one last time before it's gone forever. But man, this exceeded my expectations. The texture of that filling in the center is so much fun. And then the texture of the Reese's Pieces holding down the crunch factor. But the Butterfinger is surprisingly doing more than I thought it would. Yeah, seriously, and the caramel comes through more than I thought it would with all the peanut butter. Wow. I'm really hoping you can see how epic this is.
Now, something I don't think that we mentioned in the video is the fact that the Butterfinger, the peanut butter cups, the cheesecake, and the caramel working together was slightly reminiscent of the Adams Peanut Butter Cup Fudge Ripple from the Cheesecake Factory, which is one of their best.
You're gonna have to comment down below which one you would have chosen, because I'm having an incredibly difficult time. That was phenomenal. You absolutely killed it. Again, like you said for mine, I don't think you could have done one thing better with that. It was absolutely outstanding. Thank you. One sec. That was... after seeing yours, I just didn't, like, my expectations for my own, they were initially very high. Saw your cross-section, my expectations for mine dropped to rock bottom, which may have allowed them to exceed my expectations so drastically. The only thing I will not be on is the fact that the cheesecake peanut butter filling, when you have to eat that much of it, it does become a little bit more difficult to swallow.
Yeah, absolutely.
But, okay, if we have to award a winner, we might have to figure out later, but here's why I think I might give it to you.
I was gonna say, if I'm being extremely decisive, I think I'm giving it to myself.
Here's why I'm gonna give it to you. If there is a once-in-a-lifetime product, you have this one thing you will only ever experience once in your life, and you have to choose between those two. I think I'm choosing yours. Yeah. I think it's just that, like, you'll never experience anything like it again.
It was absolutely ridiculous.
But I think that I would choose mine more regularly, like on a regular basis. Like, it doesn't have quite the amount of chocolate that yours had, and I personally care for marshmallow that much. Mm-hmm. But, again, I give you the point because it is a once-in-a-lifetime product that, I don't know, if you had to choose one, I'd say, I guess I want you to experience that one.
Yeah, that was absolutely insane. I think I'm going to give myself the point as well, but I do think that, like, you couldn't have done any better. We're going to have to move on to round 3, though, because we are drawing this out quite long.
Yes, but that's the objective of this video. Mm-hmm. It's to determine who did a better job. So bear with all the talking and the extremely drawn out eating process.
Round 3.
Round 3. But before that, you guys are gonna have to comment who won in your eyes for every single round, because I feel like it'll be different for a lot of people.
Yeah, absolutely.
So make sure you comment who you think won per round. You want to start with mine this time? I feel we started with yours both the other times.
Sounds good to me.
All right.
Round number 3. Because it's so popular to have edible cookie dough now and you want to eat your cookies raw, we decided that we would make an epic cookie dough creation, so making a raw cookie creation, and we were only allowed to add 4 ingredients to the mix.
Exactly.
Just to limit the amount that we could do.
So what I did was I made a pumpkin pie cookie dough. What is in it? It is sugar cookie dough. It's got Biscoff, salted caramel Ghirardelli sauce, white chocolate chips, and chunks of pumpkin pie.
Unreal. All right. Ready to give it a shot?
No, I don't know what... Oh, there it is. Need to find my spoon.
This is a texture.
Yeah, it looks hideous, but I have a good feeling about it.
I don't know what I'm picking up on first, the cookie butter or that pumpkin pie. They're both just punching you right in the face.
And then the salted caramel's creeping in, and you're getting the texture from the white chocolate chips. This is working.
This is really cool.
Never would have thought of this.
I absolutely love this. I feel like this idea would translate extremely well to like a frozen cream pie. I'm thinking like sugar cookie crust, maybe like a caramel pumpkin pie Biscoff filling, some whipped topping, and maybe some shaved white chocolate on the top or something. We might have to try making that. Yeah, we have a lot of leftover ingredients from this video, so maybe we'll have to try whipping something like that up for one of our upcoming videos.
That was
really fun. I never would have thought of that in a million years, and it was really good and it really worked. I think that if it wasn't for the white chocolate chips, it would have been too soft for me, but the white chocolate chips did it. It brought it all together. It really made it work. It was just the most delicious goo I've ever had in my life.
Yeah, especially the salted caramel sauce kind of thinned it out a little bit. I think the place I'm knocking myself points on is texture. It could have used more texture. But as far as flavor goes, Biscoff, salted caramel, white chocolate, and pumpkin pie go together so well.
It was tremendous. I absolutely loved it. And the last one, we're gonna see if it can hold up to yours, because that was really fun. And this one is just loads of textures. I went for a little bit of like a sweet and salty, creamy, crunchy, like it's like crunchy, it's crispy, it's creamy. It's got chocolate covered pretzels. It's got toffee bits. It's got mini chocolate chips, and it's got waffle cone all served in an edible vessel. And more waffle cone.
Presentation's a 10 out of 10 here.
Thank you.
No doubt. And the idea of using waffle cone as a mix-in and a vessel is very smart.
Thank you. So, all right. Some type of toffee pretzel cookie dough. Let's see if it can be as good as your pumpkin pie. There's a lot going on in that.
I'm gonna need some more bites to be able to, no pun intended, break this down. Like Nate said, there was most certainly a lot going on in this, but you'll hear more about that in just a minute. But it was a lot of fun jumping in with one of these commentaries. It's been a while since we've done it. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the video. If you are, make sure to give it a like, subscribe to the channel if you are not yet subscribed, and enjoy the rest. This is delicious. I just have two thoughts before finishing it. One, I under-delivered on texture. But can you have too much texture?
I was going to say, I think my fault is actually going overboard with the texture. Maybe if I had eliminated the toffee bits and gone for like a smooth caramel throughout it, it might be better because it doesn't need any more texture with the chocolate chips and the pretzels and the cone.
And the cone kind of gives it a little bit of a chew, and then you're getting all of the crunch from everything else. It's nice, but it feels like a lot. Then, I also feel like, I don't know how you did it, but all of your items seem 3 times sweeter than mine.
I know, right? I was gonna say the same thing. I was like, why does mine taste so sweet?
Like, it's all sugar. It's just a bunch of sweet ingredients, but for some reason, yours are just hitting the palate so aggressively sweet.
You're not wrong about that.
I'm gonna break this up into a couple waffle cone bites.
Cool.
And then we'll finish up.
All right. I think we already all know it. I'm giving it to you. That third round, you definitely take it. There's just, mine needed too many revisions. Like swapping out the Heath for actual, or the toffee bits for actual caramel, and then maybe like chocolate covered waffle cone, so the waffle cone couldn't become stale at all. Even though I did wait till like the last second to mix it all up, my worst fears became true, and they did soften up a touch, which made the whole eating experience just a little subpar. Still absolutely delicious,
yeah.
But you take the win with the pumpkin pie Biscoff white chocolate thing.
Thank you. I think overall that ends up making this a tie, but it's not so much about the overall, like if there's a winner or a loser of this one. It's more about the round specifically, and just figuring out in each round which one was the more epic creation. And I think of all of the items today, I think there is a number one. And I think that is going to be my mega stuffed, half-pound Reese's Cups stuffed, like 2-pound mega cookie.
Yeah.
That thing was just stupid. Like, somehow, the New York cheesecake peanut butter cookie held up next to it.
Absolutely.
But there was just something so undeniably perfect about your creation.
It was insane.
So that is definitely the winner. Do you have anything else you'd like to say before we exit this experience?
No, that was just that was a great time. I think that we both did a really good job. Other than my cookie dough creation, I think that we absolutely nailed them.
Yeah,
I expected that to be to not end up being as good as it ended up being. I was a little insecure, thinking like this is just gonna come off a bit noob, you know, and just kind of seem like a little lackluster. But no, it really lived up to like a really high degree.
Yeah. Those are some crazy creations. You guys have to make sure to comment down below which item in each round you would have chosen. And let us tell you, if you actually got to taste them all, that decision just became even harder than it probably already is.
Infinitely harder.
But anyways, that was a lot of fun. I don't know what about that experience made me so flabby.
Yeah, seriously.
It did. And hopefully you guys enjoyed it. We know that there was a lot of talking in this video compared to some of our other videos. But that's kind of the objective of when we do these creations battles, is we gotta break things down. We gotta go back and forth, figure out who won, what's working, what isn't. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that. If you did, please make sure to give the video a like, comment something fun down below. We will leave a playlist here for more competitions that have happened over the course of this channel for you guys to enjoy. In the meantime, have a great week. We will see you again in the next video.